different. Yo, Rain is York. Get back to the shit, get funkified.
Hey guys, Nick, welcome back to another video. So this time we're going to talk about who will possibly die in Captain America Civil War. Anyway, if you hear any background noise, it's yawn workers, which is pretty annoying because this mic literally catches anything that sends this way. Anyway, so let's get on to this. So yes, if it's confirmed, people will die in this movie, and spoiler alert, the first one will be Peggy Carter. Now, Peggy Carter, if you guys don't know, is Captain America's love interest, and she was the love interest in the first movie. Now there have been some set pics of her in her funeral, and the casket, it says, rest in peace, Peggy Carter. Captain America will possibly have a love interest with Sharon Carter, which is the daughter of Peggy Carter. But yeah, so the first step will be starting off with Peggy Carter. Now, let's get on to possible character deaths that I will think will happen. First off, this may not be a surprise to many people, but War Machine. Now, as we saw in the trailer, now most likely they wouldn't have shown this, but we see War Machine basically basically getting shot down by something, and he falls from God knows how high, and basically just like is knocked up and just like in blood when Iron Man takes out his mask. So possibly he might die from his injuries or some way else. But yeah, so it's War Machine. I wouldn't be surprised if War Machine gets killed off. That will be actually a big plot twist that they do, considering I can make maybe Tony Stark a little bit angrier at Captain America and possibly want to try to hurt him, like, you killed my best friend, so now I gotta take you down, kind of situation. But yeah, so the second one is we have Bucky. Now I say Bucky because in one of the recent trailers, I think trailer 2, you can actually see his arm, or metal arm, it was either shot off or torn apart, but it's no longer with him there. It's no longer there on his arm, so it's literally torn off. You have to pay really close attention to see what exactly happens in that trailer. But yeah, so Bucky possibly will die. There's rumors that Iron Man shot it off of him. No one really knows how his arm got torn off. I'm thinking somehow Iron Man shot it off or something during the fight that Bucky and Captain America have, which will be pretty surprising to see. But yeah, so third, now let's get into maybe a possible female death, which is Scarlet Witch. Now I would not be surprised if they kill off Scarlet Witch either, considering they probably want to use her in the X-Men. Now, her brother did die in the Age of Ultron, and she has not yet been confirmed for Avengers Infinity War, which there are going to be, I think, 69 characters in the movie. But anyway, so yeah, Scarlet Witch, I probably can see dying. Some are probably in the airplane fight, and not the airport fight. There's a lot of explosions going on during that fight. I wouldn't be surprised if she does somehow die in some way. She's one of the characters that's on my list of dying in that movie. But really, she's a character that not much people know, and she's an X-Men, and I think they're sharing rights with X-Men, the Fox universe right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if they kill her off too, which would probably be a little bit shocking, a little bit sad at the same time. But someone's gonna die. So next off is Tony Stark. Yes, Tony Stark might die. There's a theory going around that Marvel will pull a twist, and instead of Captain America dying, it will be Tony Stark. Now, it does seem kind of logical for them to do it. Not logical, but it does seem kind of cool if they do it that way. It'll be a huge plot twist since everyone's expecting, Cap to die instead of Iron Man. So if he does die, I wonder if they're going to pull it off the same way that happens in, the Civil War, which I won't spoil, in the comic book. But yeah, actually I already spoiled it anyway. So basically, Captain America gets shot by Crossbones, and Crossbones is in that movie. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Iron Man does die instead of Captain America. Finally, last but not least, Captain America himself might die in this movie, even though his own name is in the title. Now, that's not really a surprise considering in Batman v Superman died. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited to see, what's really gonna go on. So yeah, basically, Captain America might die by Crossbones, possibly getting caught by Iron Man, and as soon as he goes in the court, boom, like a shot to the head or whatever. But yeah, so I am really expecting to see Captain America possibly die. If he does, then I guess that's gonna probably upset many fans, but I still will not be surprised. I mean, if the DC had the balls to do it, I know Marvel has the balls to do it. So yeah, but Captain America, if he does die, one of my friends actually has a theory that he might come back in Avengers Infinity War using one of the gems, but only time could really tell who will die and who will not die and who will basically just survive. But yeah, so those are all literally the characters that I think who will die. Let me know who you guys think will possibly get shot or killed or anything. Yeah, those are just my predictions. The movie is like literally I think 22 days away if I upload this on a Thursday. But yeah, so anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. You guys, I hate coming right now. This is Nimbus Light, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Rate, comment, subscribe to Nimbus Light. Get to chopper. Do it all blow into pieces. Get to chopper. Pieces, boom, man.